At the old fortress, the black carp is said to be running really well, and on black currant, of all things. I just have to try that out. So I'm standing at one of the classic spots here at the old fortress for grass carp, and of course also for common carp. This one here is at 216.67. Right now it's the most important spot. I just finished setting everything up, just cast out the feed mix and the bait, and it's already starting right away. That's probably still a relatively small one, but hey, look at that. The first fish, 5 kilos, not bad to start with. And of course, we're hoping there's still more to come. So yeah, a classic spot here at the old fortress. If you're up for carp fishing, grass carp fishing, at the old fortress, this should really be the first spot you test. I'm starting out here with a somewhat smaller bait combination. If you really wanted to go over the top, you could use 20 or even 25 millimeter boilies. Right now I'm using a boilie and sweet corn combo, which still gives you a higher bite rate. Still, I'm already using 25 millimeter boilies with corn. You could, as I said, go with double boilie setups, which then results in a significantly larger bait. And naturally, that brings the bite rate way down again. That's also typical for grass carp fishing. They keep messing with the bait before they actually bite, especially when you're using a rather large hook or even a 4-reel hook. We'll take a closer look at the setups in just a bit. I'll show you a few tweaks you can make if you're using a normal size setup and maybe not specifically hunting for trophies. It's crazy, isn't it? Just plain crazy. It took the grass carp nearly an entire in-game hour before they finally bit. That's wild. With a 100-gram sinker, so definitely some weight pushing back. Still, that's wild. Again, 6 kilos. Well, considering how long it was messing with the bait, the weight isn't all that impressive. So what's the situation right now at the old fortress? That's always super important. What's the weather like for grass carp fishing? Right now, clearly cold water. We're in a really, really cold phase here at the old fortress. 13 to 14 degrees. Actually perfect, by the way, for anyone wanting to try eel fishing. I'll show you a good eel spot on the map in a sec. Eels are also being caught quite nicely at the moment, so that's also an option. Maybe go for an eel trophy while you're at it. But yeah, for grass carp, this cold, rainy weather works really well too. Then they tend to move into the shallower areas, and that's where you can catch them now and then. Yeah, before we forget the eel, this spot down here should be working well. Right here in this area. I'm casting out again at 67 meters, just in front of the lily pads. That's kind of the go-to eel spot right now. It's getting toward evening now. And of course, I'm hoping that the black carp will show up this evening. As for the setup, here's what I've got right now. Very big, heavy duty, 36 kilo mainline and carp leader. Right now, I've got a 1/0 hook on this rod, and on the rod that just got a bite, there's a 4/0 hook, so even bigger. Same on the third setup, also a 4/0 hook. And in this combo, though actually wait, I just thought of something. Let's add a little variety. So let's go with a variation using black currant. We'll take a 20 millimeter boilie combo with black currant. Just cast it out, as always, on a 17-meter clip, and we'll just leave it there for now. Meanwhile, the middle rod's beeping again. Looks like the next one's moving in. Let's check the time real quick. It's just past 11 now. That's when it bit. So now we wait and see when it actually takes. I'd say for now, let it mess around a bit more with the bait. And in the meantime, let's take a look at the feed mix. Here's what that looks like. Perfect for grass carp. Hemp seeds as a base, then a green component. Peas are in there, linseeds too, which work really well. And then we've got 2 additional components for the bait, black currant feed pellets and black currant crushed boilie. Doesn't matter which one you use, just make sure it's crushed black currant boilie. The smallest boilies are the cheapest because the number of boilies used is always the same. And with larger boilies, there's just fewer per pack. And then of course, black currant aroma on top. Cast it out, and it works like a charm for grass carp. Now the hour is almost up, and look at that. Just like before, almost exactly 50 minutes of nibbling and messing around before it finally bites. Again. Well, at least it's a little bigger this time. So the grass carp are moving in here bit by bit. At least that's something. I think I'll adjust the setup again. go back to the 20mm black current version and just leave it like this. That, I'd say, is the most common method here. If you've got a setup that's not too heavy, maybe you're using a feeder rod or a Fortuna Carp with an HSV reel in combo, then it's best to go with a size 1 or 1/0 hook, max. And this smaller bait combo, 20mm boilie with sweet corn, that's totally enough. You can still get grass carp over 20 kilos, and they put up quite the fight. So as it is now, just cast the smaller combo back out at 17 meters, and let's see what else we can catch. Yeah, that's basically it. Now it's just about testing. I'm personally still hunting the black carp as a trophy. I still haven't caught it. It's the last trophy fish I need at the Old Fortress to complete the Honored Angler title, so I just have to keep trying from time to time. And I really hope that at some point the black carp bites as a trophy here. That would be pretty sweet. And because of that, I'll soon be changing out all the boilies again. I'll go all in, back to 4/0 hooks, totally over the top, 25mm boilies combined with 20mm boilies with dip, and cast it all out. That'll bring the bite rate way down again, of course. Could be that in an hour, only 3 or 4 grass carp bite at all. But that's fine with me, as long as I get lucky and catch the trophy. So yeah, that's everything about this absolutely classic spot here at the Old Fortress. A must for all carp anglers. So get out there, go for the grass carp, and tight lines to you. Hope you catch a few really nice heavy grass carp. If this helped you, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, it really helps me a ton. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, tight lines.